The maestro returns, Ilka Gundogan's comeback to Manchester City. The Manchester City faithful are buzzing with excitement. In the unpredictable world of football, Ilka Gundogan, the midfield maestro who left Etihad Stadium at the peak of his glory, has made his way back. After a brief stint at Barcelona, where the magic didn't quite hit the same notes, Gundogan returns to the club where he won it all. Ready to resume his pivotal role under Pep Guardiola, the German playmaker's homecoming sparks a thrilling narrative. In this story, we will delve into Gundogan's journey, explore the motivations behind his return, and examine how he could shape the future of Man City as they strive for more silverware. Get ready to immerse yourself in the backstory of this momentous news, reflect on the impact of his return, and look ahead to what lies in store for the citizens. Comment below your thoughts on Gundogan's comeback, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like for more Manchester City news. An unexpected twist. What happens when a legend returns home? In a transfer window already full of twists and turns, no one foresaw Ilka Gundogan's swift return to Manchester City. Just a year after his departure to Barcelona, the German midfielder found his way back to the club that had cemented his legacy in European football. The burning question on every fan's mind was, why would Gundogan come back to Etihad after such a short spell away? The answer lay in the intricate dynamics of football, where emotions and connections often outweigh the cold calculations of the market. For Guardiola, Gundogan's return was as surprising as it was delightful. When you think you've seen it all, football surprises you, the Spanish manager commented during a press conference. Gundogan, a player who had long been one of Pep's cornerstones, found the perfect environment to thrive at City. The fact that he could return without a transfer fee only made the story feel like a twist of fate rather than just another business decision. City fans, meanwhile, could barely contain their excitement. The return of their former captain, who had led them to a historic treble, reignited hopes of even greater success. With a long season ahead and the challenges of English and European football looming, the question on everyone's lips is, what new magic will Gundogan bring to the team? As they eagerly await his re-debut at the Etihad, the anticipation continues to build. A legacy forged at Etihad. How did Gundogan earn his place in City's history? Ilka Gundogan isn't just any name in Manchester City's history. He's an integral part of the club's rise to global prominence. Arriving at City in 2016, he was Pep Guardiola's first signing, a clear indication of the trust the manager placed in him from the outset. With his elegant, precise style of play, Gundogan quickly established himself as a vital cog in Guardiola's tactical machine. Over the course of his 7 seasons at the club, Gundogan made 304 appearances and scored 60 goals. He wasn't just a leader on the pitch, but also a mentor to many of the younger players, setting a standard of excellence that others aspired to reach. His impact was most strongly felt during the historic 2022-23 season, when he guided the team to a treble, the Premier League, FA Cup, and Champions League. What set Gundogan apart was his adaptability. He played in a variety of midfield roles, always displaying tactical intelligence, passing precision, and an impeccable sense of positioning. He was the silent engine that drove City forward, often sacrificing personal glory for the good of the team. When he left in 2023, he left behind a void that was hard to fill. Now, with his return, there is a sense that Gundogan's story with City still has many chapters left to be written. A year in Barcelona, what went wrong? What led Gundogan to leave Barcelona so soon? When Gundogan decided to leave Manchester City in 2023 to join Barcelona, many expected him to bring the same influence he had at the Etihad to the Camp Nou. But unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. His season in Barcelona was marked by challenges that few had anticipated, and the dream of success in Catalonia quickly began to fade. From the outset, there were issues surrounding the club's financial stability. Barcelona, struggling with a financial crisis, had to make tough decisions, and Gundogan found himself in a difficult position as the club looked to offload high earners to reduce their wage bill. Despite his undeniable talent, Gundogan was one of the players caught in this restructuring. Moreover, he never fully adapted to Barcelona's style of play, which was quite different from Guardiola's system. Gundogan himself admitted that while he respected his time at Barcelona, he missed the special connection he had with City. In his own words, he had left behind not just a club but a family. This, combined with his desire to work again with Pep Guardiola, made his return to Manchester City the most logical and emotionally fulfilling decision. Why did Guardiola want Gundogan back? What makes Gundogan an irreplaceable part of Pep's system? Pep Guardiola has always been a manager who values tactical intelligence and versatility in his players. In this regard, few understand what the Spanish manager wants on the pitch as well as Ilka Gundogan. The midfielder's return to Manchester City wasn't just a case of opportunity knocking, it was a calculated decision that Guardiola knew would bolster his team even further. Gundogan offers something that few players can, the perfect combination of technical skill, intelligence, and leadership. He has the ability to read the game like few others, positioning himself where he is most needed, whether it's dictating the tempo in midfield or popping up as a surprise attacking threat. His ability to adapt to different roles on the pitch makes him invaluable to Guardiola, who is known for tinkering with his tactics throughout the season. Beyond his on-field contributions, Gundogan's off-field presence is just as important. He's a natural leader, someone who inspires his teammates through his professionalism and work ethic. For Guardiola, having Gundogan back means having a player who not only understands his footballing philosophy but can also help communicate it to the rest of the squad. This influence will be crucial as City aim to add even more trophies to their cabinet in the seasons to come. Gundogan's role in the current Manchester City. How will Gundogan's return affect the team dynamics? With Gundogan's return, Manchester City gains a valuable asset both on and off the pitch. The German midfielder arrives at a crucial time, as the club looks to solidify its dominance in both English and European football. Gundogan's presence brings balance to the midfield and adds squad depth that allows Guardiola to have multiple tactical options at his disposal. One of the biggest questions is how Gundogan will be used in this new phase of his City career. With Kevin De Bruyne continuing to be the main orchestrator in midfield, Gundogan could be deployed in a variety of roles, from a deeper position helping with defensive transitions to a more advanced role where he could provide a constant attacking threat. His versatility will be a huge asset to Guardiola, who enjoys having players that can perform in multiple positions. Furthermore, Gundogan's return could relieve some of the pressure on City's younger players who are still adapting to the demands of top-level football.